Welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. I'm excited because we have to go ahead and talk about episode 4 of the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. If you guys have not paid the $4.99 yet, what the hell is you doing, sis? Okay? Watch the show, subscribe to Peacock because it's literally my favorite Housewives show this year. Okay? I am obsessed. So I'm not going to keep you guys for too long. I just wanted to very quickly go through what I thought was some of the most pertinent information in episode 4. So first things first, Luann from New York City. She is flirting with, of course, Michael, the concierge. They have like this thing going on. I don't know what the hell it is, but it's starting to get spicy. For those of you who don't know, Michael is a married man, right? And so at first, the little flirtation and the vibes between Luann of New York and Michael was very innocent. But spoiler alert, by the end of the episode, they start kissing. Okay? And I don't know about y'all's marriage, but I know when I get married, my man better not be kissing nobody on the job at all, on or off the damn job, except for me. So, Luann sis, I don't know what the hell you got going on, but is you that desperate that you're going to try to, be all up on a married brother? I mean, I'm just saying. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments. All right, so the ladies have breakfast and whatnot. Teresa then asks Cynthia if she is still in contact and communication with her ex-bestie, Lenny the Leaks. And Cynthia was kind of shady, okay? She basically said, no, okay? We are not talking. We are not friends. And guess what? I'm fine with not being friends with her. And I just thought that was shady. Like, I love how Cynthia has gotten a backbone. Cynthia has definitely evolved. I feel like she's not taking shit from nobody. And I love that answer. No, we do not talk. No, we are not friends. And yes, I am completely A-okay with that. I'm actually liking Cynthia. She is probably my favorite character on this show, which is crazy because y'all know us over here at the House of Aaron. We had a whole campaign going to get Cynthia fired. And I feel so bad. I feel kind of bad because she actually is kind of carrying the show, in my opinion. Like, without Cynthia, we would lose a lot of the storylines. Like, I think most of the drama surrounds Ramona. But then after that, a lot of the drama surrounds Cynthia. And so I'm really loving her on this show. So, moving along, the conversation about Cynthia not being cool with NeNe spawns into these other conversations about how Teresa was upset over Jacqueline and how their relationship panned out when Jacqueline decided to talk about Teresa's legal woes on New Jersey Housewives. And then, of course, Luann had to chime in, and she said that, she's had her share fair of fake-ass friends, Bethany, who I think is very fake and just weird and annoying. I don't know how y'all root for her and all of her skinny girl antics. But Luann basically said that, it wasn't cool that Bethany decided to out her cheating fiance on camera instead of just sitting her down off camera and explaining to her that her man is a dirty dog. Okay? So I thought that was really interesting. Now, the ladies are on their way to buggy ride. And I don't even know what a buggy riding is. I guess it's like ATVs or something like that. But on the car ride to the buggy ride, Kyle from Beverly Hills is singing Kenya Moore hair care all of her praises. She's basically saying, Kenya, you're so kind. You're so sweet. You're this, beautiful person. And I guess it kind of took her by surprise that Kenya is this sweet and kind person because she's heard that Kenya can be very shady, and Kenya has this reputation of being a villain, and she's very difficult, and this, that, and the third. Well, you guys, in response to Kyle singing the woman her praises, Kenya ended up saying that, this is one of the things that she hates about being a part of the Atlanta cast because she feels as though the ladies tried to come together, they band together to try to label her as the villain, which I'm going to go ahead and throw Kenya a little bit of a bone. They probably do that. However, Kenya makes it very easy for the other ladies to label her as a villain because she does stuff like orchestrate plans to get the cookie lady in front of Tanya. And then when it's all said and done, calls the woman a see you next Tuesday. right? She makes it easy for people to brand her as a villain when you show up to somebody else's business launch with a two-piece band. Okay, not a five-piece, not a three-piece, but a two-piece, right? You make it easy for people to label you as a villain when you were caught on record flirting with someone's husband, sweetie. Okay, kind of like Luann flirting with somebody's husband. So yes, the ladies ended up doing the buggy rides, and I don't think a lot of people had a great time during the buggy rides because this really isn't an active group of women. They just want to lunch and brunch all day, and I can totally relate to this because when I go on vacation, I want to get dressed up, I want to drink, and I want to eat. That's it, okay? But afterwards, the ladies ended up having lunch, and they start playing this game where they choose these questions, and all of the questions have something to do with the challenges of being a housewife or a reality television star. And Kenya ends up getting a question. I believe it was like, what is the most challenging thing about being a housewife or something like that? And she ended up saying, social media has been really hard for her because she's really not into social media. She says that, she thinks social media is the devil, which I think it can be the devil a lot of the times. But she recounts this story from her early days on RHOA, okay, going back to season 5 when she had Walter on the show. And I guess the fans made up this rumor that Kenya paid for Walter to be on this damn show. Now, she said that social media made up these lies and that Walter was upset, so he ran with those rumors and then ran to Frankie and Wanda in Atlanta, okay, V103, and perpetuated those rumors, even though it was a lie. Now, Kenya is maintaining that she did not pay this man, and maybe she did not pay this man, but you cannot tell me, a Housewives super fan, that relationship was fake. I think Kenya and Walter dated many years before she was on Housewives. She knew that Walter was in Atlanta. She knew that she was moving to Atlanta, and to spice up her storyline, she wanted and needed a man by her side, and so Walter was that man. So maybe you didn't pay him, sis, but the shit wasn't real, okay? The shit was not real. Okay, so moving right along, it is Melissa Gorga's day, and Melissa is the one that decided to do the buggy rides that didn't nobody like, and now she wanted to do a slumber party later on in the night. But before the slumber party could even kick off, Kyle caught Kenya Moore hair care crying in her bedroom while she had glam going on, right? Now, to give you guys some context to the situation, okay, because we finna get into some things. Kyle had a camera crew at Kenya's door, but when she went into Kenya's room to check on Kenya because Kenya was crying, she didn't allow the camera crew to actually come in, right? So Kyle went in there and was like, oh my God, what happened? What's wrong? Kenya's bawling. She, has makeup on, but she doesn't have makeup on. Her wig ain't on all the way, and all of that great stuff. And Kenya ended up saying that Mark recently texted her talking about I'm sorry for any pain that I've caused you. Because y'all know, Mark and Kenya have been going through a divorce, and the whole marriage for about 3 or 4 years now has been nothing but hell, right? So that was a trigger for Kenya, and so she just broke down. Now, while Kyle and Kenya are talking about the situation, Cynthia hears kind of like some commotion from Kyle and Kenya in the bedroom, and so she also has a camera crew with her and decides to go to Kenya's room. And the cameras kind of catch, a glimpse of Kenya before they could even walk in the room. But Kenya's like, oh my God, don't bring them in here. And Cynthia's like, oh my God, okay. And so she shuts the door, and then they have a conversation about the situation. And then, you guys, this is the part that really threw me. Kenya caught herself in the confessional talking about I was very disappointed in Cynthia because I would have preferred her to check on me as a friend without the camera crew being there. And y'all, I was kind of floored at the situation because I could have sworn the camera crew was right behind Kyle Richards as well. The only difference is that when Cynthia opened up Kenya's door, the camera caught a glimpse of her face, but that's not Cynthia's fault. So I was just like, oh my God, it's the double standards for me. Why can the white woman do the same thing, Kenya, but yet you chew off Cynthia's head. And now I understand why Cynthia was on Watch What Happens Live last night talking about the dynamics of their friendship has changed because Kenya just isn't fair. So y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel about the situation. They literally did the same exact thing. They both checked on their good sis Kenya, and they both brought camera crews with them, but yet Cynthia is to blame for that little situation. Y'all gotta let me know. Moving right along. Yeah, so Kenya was crying, talking about he texted me, "I'm sorry for any pain that I've caused you." And the whole time, Kenya's like, "Girl, you have been causing me pain for this whole damn marriage." Okay, so let it go, like he should call this. And then that was pretty much it. The girls ended up having a slumber party. They play a whole bunch of drunk games. And I think during Twister or something like that, where they were taking a bunch of shots, the concierge, Michael, ended up putting a shot in his mouth. Luann took the shot from his mouth. And then afterwards, once she guzzled down the alcohol, which I could have sworn Luann was not supposed to be drinking. Okay, isn't she a recovering alcoholic if I'm not mistaken? Y'all let me know in the comments down below. Okay, that's some tea that we really need to talk about. She hasn't been drinking this whole trip but want to guzzle down shots from Michael's mouth. And then afterwards gonna kiss the married man. Sis, what is you doing? Okay, these New York women are like on a different level of crazy. But they cool though. So y'all gotta let me know how y'all felt about the entire episode in the comments down below. And of course, when they drop episodes 5, 6, 7, and 8, we will be back on YouTube. All right. I love you guys. And don't forget to create a great day.